Hey, how's it going? My name's Steel Rain. This was like to be an average gamer.
Alright, today we're going to be playing some more How Many Dudes. If you're watching, listening, and turning, I thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good week. I'm going to do my average gameplay with my average commentary with my below average enthusiasm. And with that being said, let's start a new run. Take on 10 toddlers real quick. Make sure we get that speed up. Alright, we'll start out with the cleric dude, that's perfectly fine. Take on the 4 little ducks and the toddlers. Easy day, get a free cleric. Get the pulse cooldown, and let's take on the 20 toddlers. Necro dude. Perfect. Take on the horse-sized, duck-sized horses and the little ducks. Quick, simple, easy. Done. Get another Necro dude. Bony backhand. Gotta make sure we get our free Juju, so we'll take on the 50 toddlers. Easy day, there we go. Let's see, we'll get another Necro dude over a cleric, and we'll fight the 12 rats. Medic dude is going to be good. Now we just need a Franken dude. So we got medic dude, we got clerics, we got necro dudes, and let's take on the harder stuff. Now we got all the healing along with all the stuff. Cleric dudes gain we'll take that pulse, take on the 16 goose. I would have taken the sacrificing the skeletons, but it's too early for that, and I'd rather it be that our pulses are actually out there doing stuff. Palin dudes, so 3 types of healing. A free dude. Meg dudes, 30 chance to imply. Alright, take that. And we'll take dude juice and we'll just move on. Take on the 17 mallards. Oh, not too bad. Alright, let's get a pal dude. Take on the wolf and 27 toddlers. Now if I get a Franken dude as the last dude, we should be solid. We'll take another cleric dude. Do the damage to 100%. Now we should basically have like 3 types of healing. Another necro dude, there's a free dude. So yeah, we got started round pal dude, blesses 2 random dudes, bless reduce damage by 10%. And redirects 20% remaining damage to the pal dude instead. The medic dudes heal, the cleric dudes heal, the necro dudes summon. Let's take on the 163 toddlers. Take another necro dude. Take rubber gloves, and we could take on the cougar and rats. We should be fine. We got all the healing, we got all the shielding, we got all the blessings. Now I just need to get them up. Another necro dude. Frenzy stone, flaming skulls.
If you made this
take
far
that
into the
over
video, maybe
anything.
think about liking, subscribing,
Buy
and commenting.
juice, and then we're good to go. We take on the harder stuff. Because now those skeletons are going to do a lot more damage. Only one thing I would need right now is Necrodudicon. Let's get another medic. So we got 3 and 3 right now. Probably will focus on getting some bunch more Necrodudes if I can, but if not, then healers. Let's take on 237 toddlers. Quick, easy day. And our last dude we're going to get is, I guess, what would work for us in this is if we do 20% chance to block damage. Every 3 seconds for a guaranteed kill is probably better. Alright, let's take on the cougar and the duck-sized horses. Take a foul dude. Necrodudicon. Perfect. Let's take on 267 toddlers. Alright, clear. Actually, probably best to just get something for our samurai to start out with. And let's take on the horse-sized duck and the duck-sized horses. Got 1 medic down already. Our cleric putting out that burst of pain being done. Everyone's being healed, topped off, healed, topped off. And there we go. Let's get another cleric. Let's get the pal dude thing. We'll take on the 3 feral hogs and the 3 wolves. We do have medic dudes gone, which is fine. We just need a bunch of necro dudes. Hog, easy day. We get a medic, another medic dude. Actually get our 2 medic dudes up. We'll take on the easy fight with the horses and the little ducks. There we go. Another medic dude. Pocket dice, that's cool. 360 toddlers. Cleric guy, take on 61 geese. We'll be fine against them. There's only 1 person on this team I would want to trade out, and that's that samurai. But we'll be fine. Get another pal dude. Free dude. Alright, we're actually going to reroll on this. Reroll again. Actually be pretty good. We'll restock medical bag. We'll just do medical bag as well. And we'll take on 288 toddlers. try keeping our medic dudes alive for right now. Easy day. Next, another cleric dude. So we'll just accept both because we'll be fine. In 10 rounds, we'll be a-okay with losing a cleric, pulse, and toughness for a little bit. Canadian Goose is down for the count. Necker dude, perfect, that's what we needed. Going to take on Sparrow Hogs and some dog-sized rats. Done for. Another cleric for some more healing. We'll take on 342 toddlers. Definitely need a necro dude. Train up necro dudes. Well, we got 2 left. And then 1 cleric dude would put us at 9. So I should get a pal dude and call it a day. Should be fine to take on the 148 rats. Medic dudes, another free dude. Take the triage. Be fine right there. Well, let's take on the easy fight for this one. Got to bring the speed back up. The honey badgers are out here destroying things because everybody knows honey badgers don't give a shit. Alright, easy day. Keep going, get another pal dude. Reduce bottle of lightning, don't need that. Cleric dude's divine pulse, there we go. Take on 55 goats. Dude. It's gonna be fine to take on the horse-sized duck and the duck-sized horses. Couldn't lose anyone. There we go. Another necro dude. Just move on and take on the rams, the hogs, and dog-sized rats. See, medic dude over pal dude. Let's just do pal dude. Sweet, we got our people. We take on the harder fight, the stallion and the geese. Lost some necro dude start out with an irregular guy. His pulses went out real quick. That's fine, we're missing a medic dude. Take a cleric. Holy water, there we go. Take on the 381 little ducks. Alright, quick and simple. Cleric dudes, and there we go, we got all of our stuff. Take on the 85 geese. Get another necro dude out there. We'll take on the 77 goats. The goats aren't really a problem. Good day. Take a cleric. Let's see. We'll just take on the 5 wolves and the 10 Canadian geese. Keep a simple, easy fight. Take a medic dude. Invest half. And we'll take on the ferals. Should have enough to at least get one talisman on the next one. Let's see, we'll take a medic dude over a pal dude, Brass Knuckles. Overhealing, that's a good one. Dismiss, we are solid. Let's take on those rats and dogs and rats. Necro dudes are jumping down a lot. Samurai are still going strong. Paladins are fine. Clerics are fine. And medics are way topped off. There we go. Another Necro dude. There is that bone axe that we want. We take on the 50 dog-sized rats to be perfectly fine. Here we'll start taking on most of the challenging stuff because we're pretty good with the setup, plenty of healing, plenty of all the other stuff. And we just got that bone axe and it's going to help out a lot. The cleric dude will actually be fine. Let's get a little bit more DPS in there. A silverback and 11 geese. We should be solid. Might lose one or two people here. Only losing one person really ain't that bad. Alright, so definitely need to start coming up on the pal dudes. And let's just take on 73 goats. Necro dude, that's what we want the most of. We've already done this fight, we could do it again. We'll probably lose one person to the silverback again, minimum. Actually, we'll probably be fine. We got a bunch of overhealing. There we go. We'll take a cleric dude for more healing. And dude healed divine 1 invasion receives increased healing. Well, that's actually pretty decent. Take the pocket dice. Take dude juice and we'll dip out with the 628 little ducks. Bring that speed back up. Another Necro dude. I'll just actually accept and just go on from there. We'll take on the simple fight. Yeah. Alright, let's get another medic dude. We're good with the cleric dudes for right now. Take on the simple fight. Okay, do divine pulse. Alright. Get another medic dude. We should be fine with the silverback. Look at that. Boom. We lost 3 of our clerics and 4 of our necro dudes. That's not cool. Alright, well, just get another Necro dude. Alright, so we're going to train 2 medics, 2 Necro dudes, and 1 samurai. We'll get everyone brought back up, and we'll take on the bees. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Get another Necro dude. As you can tell, I want a bunch of Necro dudes. Let's actually get a captain's hat. Let's buy the dice. We'll bring the Necro dudes all the way up to the top. And then they will get more damage. We could take on the 81 dog-sized rats. There we go. Take another cleric dude, bloody talisman. Obviously, bloody talisman. Take on 249 ducks. Bunch of Necro dudes, skeletons bringing out all the stuff. We got all of our money back. Let's take on the horse-sized ducks. Medic dude. Take on 393 Mallards, should be fine. Medic dudes look like they're dipping real hard. Dude, there's a free one. There's all of our free dudes back. And we should be fine against a unicorn and dog-sized rats. Unicorn is destroying us right now. There it goes. Take another Necro dude. It's honestly not worth it. Let's reroll. That we'll reroll again. Reroll for free again. Caboose. Max HP. That'll actually be pretty good. Buy the universal healthcare. We'll actually get dude juice because we're gonna have to revive a few of our dudes. The caboose now, we bring the paladin down to the bottom. And the paladin down here gets more HP. We'll take on the silverback and the rams. Lost one Necro dude. That's fine. Here we are going to need to start getting more pal dudes. Our stuff is back now. We'll take on the 314 geese. Too bad, not too bad. Skeleton's 11k damage. Get another pal dude. Get him up 10 at least. Take on the 720 little ducks. And demolished. Alright, get another Necro dude. Take on the alpha wolves, the hogs, and the honey badgers. Should be solid. do is get the PAL dudes up. Necro dudes are at 25. We can invest half, we'll be fine. Take on the 502 horse-sized ducks. Here we go, another Necro dude. I'm not going to be able to buy anything, so we'll just get dude juice. So we'll take on the 61 feral hogs. Lost a few people already. Halfway through the hog. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9 people down. 143 skeletons though. Oh gosh. Alright, let's get another cleric dude. There we go, we'll do that, and then we should be solid. We'll revive our few dudes that were down. We'll take on the unicorn and the Canadian geese. There we go, there we go. Take a PAL dude. Take on the 86 Canadian geese, should be fine. Let's see. Another PAL dude would be fine. There's a free dude. We'll take on the unicorn and dog-sized rats. Oh, there's 1 or 2 people here. There we go. Necro dude's only lost 1. Get another Necro dude. And we'll take on the 98 dog-sized rats. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Let's see, we got 15 and 15. We'll take cleric. Death rattle all unconscious dudes. Yep. Don't want that, but we'll take the pocket dice. We'll re-roll. Re-roll again. Don't want that. We'll take the medallion of vengeance. And we'll buy the pocket die and a dude juice, and we'll just move on. Take on 92 ramps. I think on the next training we'll train some paladins if we get it. If we honestly get the medics, paladins, and clerics, we'll take them. That's fine. I'll just take both of those. Not like I'm literally losing anything. Lost a Necro dude. That's not cool. Moving on. Another Necro dude. Take on the 110 dog-sized rats. Close to so many Necro dudes. Take on 311 goats. So only one thing I need. Another Necro dude. Here we go. Paladudes. Train 3 of them. Obviously train 4. Train another cleric. Then we're good to go fight all the beasts. Another Necro dude. Take the rotting steak because they'll all get stuff because of skeletons. Take on the unicorn before our hogs. Somehow we already lost a Necro dude right off the bat. We got 2 down already. 3 down. Alright, I might have to get some more Paladudes, but Necro dude it is. Alright, when dudes get knocked out, there's 20% of his skeleton emerge as Skell dude. Toughness, Skell dude. Take on 120 rams, we should be fine. Only on round 71. That's not too bad. Let's see, we got another cleric dude. Get our money back. Take on 357 goats. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Necro dude. Take on the stallions and the leopards. There we go. Alright, now we'll take a medic dude. Look at that, we got our paladins and our medic. Take on the 919 mallards. Boom, boom, boom. Another Necro dude. False fangs. Honestly, it's fine. Go the Memento Mori. I'll take a dude juice and we'll find 150 Canadian geese. Good day, we'll take on a paladin dude. We got these, so Necro dude takes fatal damage and sacrifice skeleton. Paladude's blessing gets targeted, gets knocked out. His blessing stronger. Now here we take on the leopards for basically $100 more to take on panthers. Say it's a tough fight, but we are cleaning up. Let's get another medic dude. Take on the big bees and the big ducks. Health is barely budging for most of them, so I believe right now we're pretty solid. The thing I don't want is all the healing going to the skeletons. We'll take a Paladude to get it all evened up, and we'll take on 472 goats. Solid, solid, solid. take a medic dude. Get rid of half of our stuff in 13 rounds. We'll get the rest. Basically for $100 more, we just take on the easier stuff. Or take on the harder stuff. That's pretty easy whenever we're kind of demolishing everything. I think 12k damage just from skeletons is really good. Another necro dude. Calcium pills is exactly what we could use, but I'd rather have the mana collector right now, and we'll take a Deduce. We got 2 lions and 15 lioness. Samurai's down pretty quickly. A regular guy's down and a cleric is down. Everything else is doing pretty solid. Oh, necro dude is down. There goes another necro dude. Ooh, 2 more necro dudes down. Not cool. Somehow we're putting out 228 skeletons so far. 232 skeletons, 28k damage. It's pretty good, pretty good. Let's get another necro dude out. I'll do plus and reduce damage taken by additional 10%, transfers 10% damage taken to the paladin. We'll just do the 4 extra skeletons. And here, for almost $100 extra, we'll take on the grizzly, and we'll take on the alpha wolves. Regular dude went down. Honestly, probably start getting more healers instead of more necro dudes. But it's hard to whenever you're not getting any. Alright. To the bear and the hogs. Hogs are basically about to go out real quick. And then moving on to the bear. Goodbye to that bear. Medic dude. Let's see. Take on 618 geese. Only on round 83. So clerics. I definitely should get a cleric. We'll take on the pandas and the stallions. There goes a regular dude. And then, let's see, we'll get a cleric because we got medics. Actually, re-roll on that. Do that. Let's get one of those. We should be fine with the panthers and the pandas. Oh gosh, that was a cleric putting on a pulse real quick. Oh, dude. Actually, don't really need that. But what, it's 10 rounds, and that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to lose that, so we also don't need what the other one was. We'll take on all the goats, because I'd rather keep my skeletons burning and doing damage than not doing damage. There we go. All the goats are down. Another necro dude. Take on 100 feral hogs. Honestly, just call this build the necro dude build. See, we're at 38 necro dudes, 20 medics. Gotta be smart, we gotta get the medics. And basically $100 more. We'll take on the tigers and big bees. Oh no, we lost a medic. Is that just one medic? Take a pal dude. So this is where we need to train some healers. We'll take on silverbacks and panthers. Most skeletons so far we have are 232, and we're not even topping that yet. Take another pal dude. We'll buy a pocket dice. We'll reroll free. We'll do that. Actually restock again. Take the taunt because we have our skeletons constantly taunting. So start out with 43 skeletons, they all taunt, then we could be summoning way more skeletons. Nothing's really budging because I believe everything is just straight up doing their job. 59k from skeletons, man. Alright, let's see, a medic dude. We'll do invasion because we don't need to worry about crit chance. So we'll take on the 119 feral hogs. I don't see us having an issue hitting 100. Like, we should be fine. There's our investment back. Let's take on the 796 goats. Boom. Quick, easy, done. Get it 39. Take on the 11 things compared to the 18 things. We lost a paladin right at the beginning. Samurai dude is down. Here, I want to see us hit like close to 300 skeletons. That's what I want. Probably won't. Nope, not even close. Necro dude put us directly at 40. There's our free medics. Take on the 169 badgers. I think we're solid with 40 necro dudes. We're starting out with 44 things. Don't really need to worry about the samurai stuff. Do that. Restock again. Another restock. I'm not worried about that. We'll actually just take the toughness. We'll move on to the 157 wolves. Barely doubled our skeleton rate at that one. Another necro dude. Blessing gains 20% and 30% run speed. Let's take on 905 goats. There we go. Let's see, a cleric. Take on 142 feral hogs. Nothing's really moving at this point for health wise. Only on around 97. Get another necro dude. Take on 535 dog sized rats. Medic dude over necro dude. We're pretty solid with that. We'll take on the 175 wolves. Round 99 complete. Next we got the boss fight. And we'll take a medic dude. All dudes gain 1.5. That is a good one. We'll take the dude juice because we'll need it. 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 We should be fine. There we go. 24 diamondback gorillas. And we lose 2 necro dudes right at the beginning. We're losing a bunch of skeletons. 230 something. Ooh. We've taken out like 5 of the gorillas, so we got close to 700 skeletons out there. Halfway through. Just need those skeletons. Look at all those skeletons everywhere. Boom, last one dead. We had 30k. 114k, 729 KOs. We are definitely going to need another Paladude. We'll do that. We are going to have to resurrect a lot of our people. And let's go on to the next fight, round 101. We at least got up to around 100 with our simple healing necro dude build.
All the geese are down, and now time for the horse-sized ducks. Now that all the small things are down, the big things are super easy to take apart. Honestly, I'd rather have the necro dude, but I should take an extra cleric. Let's get on to it. Health isn't really moving that much. I'm taking a lot of damage in most of these waves. The stallions, horses, anything, not really doing much. So, round 1 or 2 will be time consuming, but they'll get taken care of. I'm not going to lose anyone probably. Just a bunch of skeletons over here just taking damage and feeding those paladins. And barely anyone else is dying or taking damage. 43 skeletons out there. Yeah. 64, 108. Easy day. Let's get another medic dude. And the feral hogs. We already lost 2 medic dudes, 3 medic dudes, and a necro dude. Everyone's jumping around with their healing and not healing. We need to regulate soon. Going through a lot of skeleton dudes. They should be all their taunting, as also should be bringing back up. Moving our way down super quickly, easy, done. And that's round 103. Our dude's putting out a bunch of work. Let's see, we lost some medic dudes. And a necro dude. So let's just get more healing out there. Take on the lion and lionesses. And then there's 2 clerics at the beginning. 2 necro dudes, that's not cool. Let's use our lightning for the first time. Necro dude's going down. A lot of necro dudes going down. I'm not getting a lot of skeletons out anymore. Hot to come and play. Dudes heal for 15 HP. That's why we constantly heal so much, because all those skeletons. Keep sacrificing. And boom, there we go. We lost a bunch, but that's fine. But here, we're definitely going to need the calcium. Going to need dude juice. Going to definitely need another dude juice. Sewing kit. Going to need the sewing kit. And the dude juice. Another dude juice. Let's get our people brought back up. Restock for another dude juice and that bonfire. Ooh. Bonfire would have been great a long time ago, but we got everyone back up and we should be fine. We got round 105, 11 saber-tooths, and 707 rams. Ooh. Probably going to lose a lot of people due to the saber-tooths, but that taunts and healing should just come up from all the skeletons. A lot of our medics have been killed. Our paladins finally lost 1 paladin. Very much against those saber-tooths, so I'm probably going to lose a few more necro dudes. All my medic dudes are gone. Three samurais are finally dead. Spit on this saber tooth here, and boom. Definitely probably going to need another talon dude. We'll get who we can brought back up. Some person now, so we're fine. Hopefully. We'll probably have to pop some consumables. I'll just keep popping the spore for right now. Everything else should be fine. We're going to regulate our health with most of the stuff. Because the silverbacks are, yeah, they're tough, but right now it's not too much of a big deal. We've only lost 6 people. And there we go, that's round 106. Another necro dude. 20 grizzlies, 50 big bees, and 500 little bees. And we're missing, what, 1, 4, 7 people. Should be fine. I shouldn't have to resurrect anyone right now. What we'll do is I will throw out a big meteor. We already lost 3 medics. Everyone else's health is perfectly fine. Lost 3 necro dudes. It's not 4 necro dudes, 4 medics. Those skeletons are definitely keeping us alive at this point. There's what? 6 medics down, 4 clerics. Now we're losing some people. Paladin should be putting in a lot of work, getting rid of those bees. Okay, we'll throw down another meteor right on these 5. Slowly chipping away at these grizzlies. We should win 108, 107. Paladins are going to put in a lot of work. Those skeletons are putting in a lot of work too. There we go. 16, 22, 25 people, not including skeletons. Not too bad. So here, we just do need another cleric. We will revive who we can, which is we're only missing 2 people. So round 108, here we come. Lightning. And we lost 5 people already. Burning background is always like not used to the burning background or the living bull, constantly lighting up. This one's not too much of a struggle, so hopefully even with the 6 missing people we should be able to hit 110 perfectly fine. These last horses are barely anything to deal with. Let's get another medic dude. 5 zombies and 417 cougars. Okay. I know I said we might be able to get to 110, but with that, 109 might be our last round. I ain't never been against zombies yet. And we're already down 4 medics and 2 necro dudes. We ain't even putting a dent in anything. Lost a paladin. quite a few Nickler dudes. We're halfway through the Cougars though, so might be able to get out through that. The medics are gone now. Zombie, about to take him out, and then boom, there's 109. We made it to 110. We are going to need a medic, dude, for sure. Pocket dice, dude juice, restock, dude juice, hidden daggers. I don't want that. Restock, dude juice for sure. Battle standard. Restock, dude juice for sure. Do the blessing. And then to start reviving. Let's see, strange spores. I probably should buy one of those. I don't think we need the bamboo dummy, so we got one of the goat, which looks like a prey mantis, and 250 rams. We're fully revived up. We should hopefully be fine with this. So let's see, can we beat 110 when we're facing, oh my gosh, whatever that is. And I'm not even going to try figuring out what the goat is doing. Tearing through the rams, but that goat is tearing through all of our healing and all of our necro dudes. I need to stay over there with the paladins right now and just don't get knocked out by the paladins, but knockbacks galore. A lot of people left, just paladins. Ooh, this ain't looking good, Chief. We're down to our last two people. One paladin is left, just fighting, and the goat beat us. Oh man. Well, we got to 110. Try our best. Basically about it. You are collectibles. Alright, that's going to do it for our run. We actually hit 110.
We have made it to the end of another video. If you want to enjoy more content, I think you might enjoy either one of my other videos on the bottom of the screen. See you next time.